Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Maria Sampoulos. Thank you for joining the podcast. I have the pleasure of having Dr. Lee, the head of professional affairs, North America, Johnson & Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Sampoulos, for having me.
Advocacy is so super important in optometry, and I know Johnson & Johnson is the leader in advocacy in the field. Can you share current efforts around how you are elevating optometry and doctor-patient relationship and helping protect the integrity of contact lenses as a medical device?
Sure. This is an important piece for us, and we are a proud founding member of the Healthcare Alliance for Patient Safety, which you've probably heard about, which advocates for patient health and safety. And we know that that doctor-patient relationship that you mentioned plays such an essential role for patient health and for outcomes too. My team also works very closely with our J&J government affairs team. So we're constantly advocating for and educating policymakers on the importance of eye health, especially through getting an annual comprehensive eye exam. So sometimes they need some reminders about why they should also get their eyes checked, as well as their constituents.
Yeah. Besides helping advocate for our profession, how does J&J advocate for health and safety of our patients? And give us some insights on that.
Sure. As we have all these discussions with legislators and policymakers, we always remind them of the fact that seeing an eye doctor regularly is so beneficial, not only for the health of their eyes, but that an eye exam can detect early symptoms of more than 270 different systemic conditions. We also educate them on the importance of eye exams in children, particularly in detecting those early signs of myopia that we know are so important. And of course, we know that it's also important for our contact lens patients to be regularly monitored. So we're always keeping track of state and federal legislation that would jeopardize that critical doctor-patient relationship here.
Yeah, for me, it's been very important to have, vendors help support our profession. And I know Johnson & Johnson is a visionary sponsor for the AOA. For those of us that don't know, can you tell us how J&J provides so much support to the AOA?
Yeah, J&J over the years has been a huge supporter of the AOA, and it's because the AOA is the recognized voice of our profession. At Johnson & Johnson Vision, we've always understood that to support the profession of optometry means that we're supporting patients and patient outcomes. So it's the first line of our Johnson & Johnson credo. We believe that our first responsibility is to the patients, doctors, and nurses, to the mothers and fathers, and all others who use our products and services. It's just who we are.
Yeah, I want to thank you so much for coming and talking about advocacy today. I think it's so super important that we have companies help advance our profession, help the doctor-patient relationship, and advocate for the future of optometry as well. So thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for coming on the podcast today.
Well, thank you again, Dr. Sampoulos, for having